Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another bright and sunshiny morning on Growler's Farm.
Yeah, that's right. Growler's Farm. Growler's the one who owns all this stuff, not you.
Growler, they're my games.
Growler doesn't care.
You're really greedy today. You were just having all of it on the Transport Fever episode this morning. Now you're starting in with me on this one. So there have been some changes since the last time. I discovered that this new field we got is not good for sugar beets. The reason being that stupid harvester. Here, let's go over and look at it. Make sure we need to start getting stuff out anyways. But this harvester, between the thing attached to the front and how long this is, it can't handle the short amount of space we have at the end of... no, could you please just open there? It can't handle the short amount of space we have at the end of that field because of the train tracks. Can you open, please? There we go. I had to get this because I actually ran a tractor out of fuel. It's just a fuel tank. But it's one we can, drive out and refuel another vehicle if we need to. So what I've done, I actually, we're not going to be needing the regular harvester at all, at least not for a while, because we don't have any regular fields now. I converted that new field to grass. So now we'll be getting grass bales off from both of that. I also discovered something. I was doing some reading. When I first did this field, I fertilized it twice. But I didn't continue fertilizing it because I know it keeps a level of fertilization just permanently. Grass just never gets rid of that first level of fertilization. But I was reading, and they said that, even though it keeps a level of fertilization, still fertilize it again to get that second level of fertilization because you'll get a bigger harvest. So that's what I've done. After harvesting last time, when I went through and was doing the second fertilization on our sugar beets, I went ahead and did a second level of fertilization on both grass fields. Now, last harvest from this field, I got 33 bales. So we'll see what we get this time. But here's what I did, and this is going to be so slow. This whole field, our biggest field, is sugar beets. The problem with this is, out of that little field, which... you look down here, this field is maybe half the size of this one. Remember, this corner here, I plowed under. It's just a grass field. Now I'm wondering if I could have just left it as grass since we're doing grass anyways. But the workers get so confused about these odd shapes, I didn't want to do it. There's also a tree down here we need to get rid of. This tree right here is in the way. But this whole thing is not planted with sugar beets. The smaller field, it's maybe half the size. I think I got about 150 kiloliters of sugar beets. Normally, we get maybe 50 kiloliters out of a field. But the thing is, that thing just it doesn't have a big tank, and it can't handle a lot of stuff. So we're sort of out of luck. You know what would be nice? Could we afford to get one of these big ones? Let's see. One of these ones got the Terra here's the biggest field. We could, I suppose, get rid of some of this other stuff since we're not using it. And then we could, just buy newer, better stuff later on. See, we're not really going to ever need this seeder again. Although it's not worth much. We get rid of the harvester, but that's only going to be worth maybe 110, 120,000. And this, of course, is all the stuff we need. Oh, I replaced our plow with this subsoiler. I just like it better. The big plows, I got a big plow and tried it out, but it was so long that once again I had problems with it. So I got rid of it and got that subsoiler. And there just aren't much in the way of anything to get that deep that just doesn't take up a lot of space. But anyways, we need to get going here. So, do I want to spend the money? Let's go ahead and get rid of whatever we can get rid of. Go to here. Okay, I would love to have a new thing. Harvester. Goodbye. You've been a faithful friend. I love you. This here. Goodbye. We're going to get rid of it. Even though we just got that. And we'll get rid of the header for the harvester. I really like this seeder, but we don't need it, and it's 40 grand that we can use. Okay. So let's go ahead. Oh, wait. And if we're going to... No. If we're going to get a new... Whatchamacallit, we can get rid of these, too. We've got the money for it. Okay. I'm going to do it. And we'll get rid of this header for it. We got rid of the right stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Well, good. This is going to save us a tractor. Beet technology. Oh, am I still going to need... I don't know. You can also dump your beets onto the field, and then you can use one of these things to drive along behind and pick up the beets. I don't know. Let's take a look at this. I don't see a trailer hitch on it, so I'm guessing it can't do that. So does it just have to have whatchamacallit alongside of it? Okay, so let's look at the advantages here. Oh, this does need a header. So these are higher power. So this doesn't have a tank. See, like, this one right here would hold almost a third of the small field. So, you know, it's probably our best as far as that goes. This has got a slightly smaller tank, but it's more powerful. Let's the RRXL 9x45 and the HR12. Let's take a look at these headers. Okay, this is the one for the more expensive machine. 4 meters wide. And this is the other one, 5.4. No, this has got the wider header on it, too. Okay, we're going to get this one. And then we will come in here and get this. Do I need to do anything on this? I'm not going to monkey. Why do I still have Universal Passenger on this? It's a single-player game. All right, we'll get this guy. And that's that. Let's run to the store. Come on. Teleport, teleport. There we go. Holy cow, this thing is still huge. All right. Hopefully it will have an easier time. I hope it does the topping itself. If it doesn't do the topping and I have to... Look at how the rear tires turn, too. That's great. Maybe that'll make it a little bit more maneuverable. God, this thing is huge. There we go. Okay, so this header is... I don't remember. How wide was that other header? No, that's not what I want. I want this. We want Beet technology. This header was 3 meters wide. So this one's almost twice as wide. So that's going to help us out a lot. How am I doing on money? Oh, I'm going to need a loan. I'm not going to be able to do everything I wanted to do unless some of it maybe we can do afterwards. The other thing is our silo only holds 100,000 of each product. And we are going to harvest probably more than 300,000 liters of beets right here. Okay, Lance.
Why does Lance get to drive my new harvester?
I don't know. Why does he not want to start in this field? Oh, there we go. He just took a while to get started. Okay, yeah, it's topping just fine. It's topping and hard. Okay, it's doing it all. It's doing it all. Awesome. I love it. Okay, so we are going to need a loan. That's fine. We've been having no trouble paying back our loans. We are going to get $100,000 loan. Actually, let's go up to 150. Feeling we're going to need it. And now, and I actually got a mod for this. So we got rid of our tipper that went on the back of our truck because it's just it fills it up so fast. I have to make trip after trip after trip. So instead, we are coming back to a modded trailer. I wanted to get And I'll explain why I got... I wanted to get this trailer, but it doesn't do Beets. So I could have just gone with this trailer. I mean, the size is fine. It's a little bit smaller. I don't care. The size was just fine for me. But what I didn't like was I like this one tips up. I think it tips up. Actually, sort of looks like it might have that roller base. I don't know. But I like the look of this one better. And I thought this one only comes in red. This one can be colored. So I got a modded one that matches that does Beets. Where is it? And now we can go back to the end of this. Here it is. This lizard. This is ridiculously huge. You can get a dual tank or a single tank option. We're going to go with the single tank. See, it's 110,000. Now I think we want to switch to this color. And we'll do the rims in the same color. That way it'll match our truck. That looks good. Wheels I'm going to leave alone. Oh, beacon lights. Let's put beacon lights on the back. I don't think we need them on the front, because we're going to have them on the truck. And that's it. 92,000. Now, I had also, and I suppose I could extend our loan. We will see, or maybe I'll do it later. I'd also, like I said, oh, that is nice how that turns. Like I said, we just don't have, let's jump out of here. We don't have the silo space to store this. We're not going to have anywhere near enough silo space to store this, no matter what I do. But I did intend anyways to expand our silo storage. I had actually been thinking of using this area right over here behind this garage and put large silo expansions right here. But we may just hold off on that. We can just sell the sugar beets. Let's go ahead and grab our truck. It doesn't have its attachments anymore. It's just a regular old truck now. I hope I am not going to regret how humongous this trailer is. We shall see. I tried it out. Actually, it was on a different map because I'd never seen the map. It was a mod map that I got, which is actually really cool. It might be extra fun for multiplayer. And we have a multiplayer service now, and I am enjoying our multiplayer server of this game. We had one for FS17. Oh, he's full already. Look at that. Well, we were getting maybe a row before. We're getting, looks like we might get almost 2 rows now. And that map was even smaller, and I was able to maneuver this thing around. So hopefully we'll be able to... The map wasn't smaller, but it was tighter, I should say. But that map was huge. It was a lot of small fields, just a zillion of them. So it was great for a multiplayer game with a lot of people. Okay, and I love our little lizards on the side. They're so cool, and it matches. Oh yeah, I love this trailer. And I like the lizard top. All right, Growler, let's go empty this thing.
Growler likes his new trailer.
And with this thing now, we'll be able to empty. The harvester 3 times on this, which is what I could do with the smaller harvester and the smaller tipper. So we'll be emptying it same number of times, but it looks like 3 times is going to be more than half the field. Let's go ahead and pull underneath here. But I think sugar beets are really going to be worth it. As you can see, we have a decent amount of money to start off this episode. And I really only did 2 harvests between the last episode and this one. They just took time because that beet harvester was pretty darn slow. Oh, shoot. As soon as we do this, we need to get the mowers going. I forgot myself. Man. Oh, God. It's so cool seeing that huge quantity, though. All right. Let's get the semi out of the way. No, but dumping stuff, plants. Dump stuff onto the field. Go ahead and cover it for now. We'll set the lizard over here. All right. I want... Not you. Not you. You. You are who I want. Okay. Yeah, the subsoiling is really time consuming. Fortunately, I don't do much during that. But this tractor is great for mowing because it is so fast. It just zips through that field so much faster than the old tractor did. I don't know if it's as fast as the dedicated mower, but it is definitely fast. So, hopefully, with the extra field, the on grass, and the double fertilization of the fields. I actually meant to deliver the other one, but that's okay. No, no, no. You just ran into the light, Growler. Driving too fast. Hopefully with that, and with the sugar beets. Now the sugar beets, according to what I've read, and I didn't read this before we started doing it, I just wanted to try out the sugar beets. But it's listed, at least by one source, as being the third most profitable crop in the game. So, cutting grass is not in the top 3, but it is definitely up there too. So, we could really be looking at money. I mean, like I said, cutting grass is not in the top 3, and that crop is. So we could be looking at some serious money off from this harvest. So let's just get it done. Lance, you backed yourself right into the semi. Quit scraping the side of Growler's new semi. Look at that. We've got this thing 82% full from just 2 emptyings of that. I had not intended to bring us back so soon, but let's see first where we can sell this. So we are doing sugar beets. Come on. Scoot over. There we go. Sugar beets. Supermarket. Oh my god. Supermarket? Really? Alright. Cover it up, Growler. Let's go to the supermarket. Of all places, the stupid supermarket. Okay. Man, this trailer is so long. Getting into the supermarket is really, really going to be a challenge. I certainly can't back into that spot with the supermarket. I think what we'll have to do is sort of pull across it and just get the tail end. Or no, because this doesn't empty at the tail. We got to get the center. We may not be able to empty this thing at the supermarket at all. We might have to take an alternate spot. The Felsbrunn would be the next highest one. Yeah, we may not be able to sell here at all with this. We'll find out. We'll find out if I can finagle this. Alright, Growler.
Let's get our lights on.
Oh yeah, let's get our fancy lights on. Sparkly. Yep. Cool back here too. Okay. Alright. So we'll pull clear over into this. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try cutting across this corner. Because look, there's just no way we could get that thing into there. I mean, I can't back it in because there's no room for me to back up there. Maybe if I went the other way I could back in. There we go. We're over it. Unload. I do love that. Let's take a look. Let's take the cover off. I love the fact that you don't have to take the cover off to empty it. I love that thing on the bottom. That is so great. One of the things I hate about the Ravenport Central Grain Elevator is the roof on it is really low. In fact, I think it's... Oh, that's cool the way that closes. I think it's the same with probably the one at the port in Ravenport. The roof is so low that if you're using a big tipper, the tipper bangs into the roof. It literally, there's just not enough room for the tipper to do it. If you've got one that actually, if you've got one of the big ones that actually tips up. So I was delighted to see these, and I don't remember these even being in the game the last time I played. That empty out through the bottom. I think that's just absolutely awesome. All right, so let's see. 120,000. Okay, how much did we have? Now, beets aren't worth anywhere near as much. You make money from how many you can go. So we made 41,000 off from that. You can see my last profit was 200,000. Now, I think I did sell a lot of stuff that we had in our silo too. No, we didn't have much in our silo. We had some. We had some. We had a little bit of soybeans, I think, and we had some of this barley. But still, that shouldn't have amounted for a lot of it. So most of that was bales and sugar beets. So we'll see how much we get from sugar beets on this one. All right. So, all in all, beet field. I'm going to turn this off. The beet field, we hauled 240,000 liters of beets to the supermarket, approximately, and put another 15,000 in storage. It was just such a small amount, I didn't want to mess around with trying to get into the supermarket with that trailer for it. Making a total of about 122,000 euros. So not bad, not as high as I would expect from what I read about it being the most profitable or third most profitable crop in the game. I actually forgot all about mowing that field. Had to set back up the mower to go over there and do that. Where is the mower? Or the windrower? Oh, he's clear at the end of that row. Okay. I knew it was done windrowing, but I couldn't see where the windrower went to. So now let's see what we get from this first field out of bales. It looks, at first glance, oh, and as you can see, it takes forever to plow that field, or technically to subsoil that field. What I would really like to do next, with next money, I think, is get a really big tractor that can handle one of the large subsoilers, and use that for that particular job there. Let's go ahead and put this into business mode and start picking up. Did I show you guys this flat trailer? Did I have this on the last video? I don't know. This is a modded trailer. It doesn't have the animations that the other ones do, but boy, is it much faster. The slight cheatiness of it is worth it, especially since as I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to show. Obviously, we'll decide that in editing. But this is a much more labor-intensive and time-consuming process, especially trying to do both, than what we were doing before. Harvesting the standard crops, it has always been the easiest thing in the game. That said, I think if I were just doing sugar beets, if I got rid of these fields and just did that field and sugar beets, it would be a pretty quick process, all in all. I mean, you've got to wait a while for the plowing to get done, but that new harvester is amazing.
If Lance had stopped scratching it up against my trailer, my brand new trailer.
Yeah, Growler's brand new trailer. I love that trailer. The trailer is awesome. And the harvester is awesome. So much better than the tractor-pulled one. I'm glad I went ahead and spent the money on it. It would have taken so much longer to harvest using the tractor-pulled one. Okay, turn around here if I can. There we go. We are almost full. We're definitely going to get more. I don't know how many more. Okay, we've got room for 5 more bales on here. Oh, I missed that one. Nope, we got it. Okay, cool. Didn't think I was close enough to pick it up. Yeah, it sort of sucks that it's cheaty. You don't actually have to go and pick it up the way you normally would. But like I said, it's worth it in the time savings. Okay, that's our 30 bales, and well, we've got what, 7 bales? It's not a huge difference. Not a huge difference. It is probably worth it considering the cost of fertilizer versus how much we get for each bale. Let's take a look at bale prices before we go anywhere here. Nope, here. Make sure we're doing the best we can. Yeah, our sale point is the best price. Not the best price is only 400 and something, but it is acceptable. It is an acceptable price. So let's see how much money we make off from this. Oh, I parked my baler in the worst possible spot, didn't I? Ow! Alright.
Everyone's trying to wreck Growler's equipment.
Unloading is... Oops, wrong button. Unloading is pretty easy with this. Although you do have to sort of drive over the unloading point to get that. So how much did we make there? We made about 55,000. And that is our second largest field. So, I don't know. I swear the first couple harvests I did, I swear I got more bales and made more money. I wonder if they adjusted something in the game with an update. Let's go ahead and grab these, and we'll see how much money we're going to... Oops. Nope. Forgot to start the pickup process. Okay, 2 more bales here. So yeah, like I said, the last time I harvested this field, I had 33 bales altogether. And this time we got 37 bales. So 4 more bales. Not a huge difference. Let's take this one here. I wish I had not parked that baler there. What was I thinking? Can I scoot this big bag back into place? I hit it when I drove past here earlier. And that's pretty good. Almost back in line with the other. That's our lime sitting there. Okay, let's turn here. Let's go back into first person. It'll be easier. And the unload. And that's another, let's see, 10, 11, 12, almost 13,000. So let's say we made about, let's say about 68,000 off from that. So not the greatest sale, but so 120,000 off from this, 68,000 off from that. We'll probably make another 30,000 or so off from this field, I would say. So yeah, the beets are definitely where it's at. I was hoping to get some other stuff done today, but I don't think we will. I think what I'm going to do actually is pay off the money we just borrowed. It's great though. The first harvest pays off our debt and still leaves us with a good bank account. So yeah, that's great. We've got we sold off our nice harvester we did have and got a nice brand new harvester. Now the big thing between this is it cost about 200,000 to get the equipment to do the grass harvesting, where it cost closer to 600,000 to get everything we needed to do this. In fact, probably over 600,000 once you include the trailer and the subsoiler and all of this. Although we needed the plow or subsoiler anyways. This thing is a lot slower. I have to refill it once when doing that field. That's the seeder for the beets. I have to refill it once when doing that field. Not a horrible problem, but still. So So we're a little bit behind on what I'd planned to do. We're not going to get to stage 2 of my original plans. My plans may actually have changed a bit, but we will work on that next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Growler, why are you here?
Growler's time slot.
What do you mean your time slot? We don't like to do time slot things. It's like sometimes weekends are yours, sometimes the Lance's. It's just, you know, it's the way it is. Alright, let's swing.
Where's the arid Badlands? What's that stupid looking thing?
That's a robot.
What am I doing?
You're gonna be like an adventurer. They call them the vault hunters.
What's the ball?
Well, it's supposed to have all sorts of good stuff in it. Is it just me? You've been getting a little sun there, buddy.
Well, of course I've been getting a little sun. And I'm on these islands forever. You keep making me get naked and start over again.
Well, it's good for you. You know, it builds character.